Gosh, I am just so grateful that I get to have so many awesome horses in my stables to work with. Gustav is a Trakehner gelding that I imported from Germany as a big gangly 3-year-old. And at over 18 hands now, he is just killing it as a training level event horse and a 4th level dressage horse for one of my really wonderful clients. She bought him unexpectedly as a 4-year-old. She just rode him one day and fell in love, and that was that. And we have been working on him together ever since. With Gustav, much like any horse that weighs almost a ton, one of the main training principles we focus on is keeping him quick on his feet and light to the aids. He is a very calm, sweet, and willing horse who has a nice, open, swingy movement and a big overtrack. So it is easy for people to get lulled into letting him be a little flatter and a little more slow to respond than he can be, which lessens his athleticism. Also, in his conformation, it's really great, but his back is a little short for the length of his legs. And because of this, and because he has really open movement, this creates the issue of him stepping on his front feet with his back feet if he isn't really light on the forehand. And if he gets flat, he ends up going in a crooked way to avoid stepping on himself with his hind end to the inside. So to avoid this, we had to pretty early on make sure we taught him shoulder in and shoulder 4 and a lot of rebalancing half halts. And that keeps him straight, and you pretty much have to ride him in that way the whole time, no matter what else you're doing. So in my training sessions with him or when I'm coaching his owner on him, we start the ride with a lot of transitions, making sure he's just very light to those, the upward ones and the downward ones, right? He's quite happy to slow down, but we have to make sure that he doesn't lean down on the forehand or on the bridle in the downward transitions, and that the upward transitions are quite electric. Not that he's running off forward, but that he's just lifting and very light as he does it. And then we start focusing on the straightness. So we work on shoulder in and 10-meter circles to strengthen and engage the hind end, which helps us to be able to lighten the forehand. And then we get into other movements, just holding enough shoulder 4 to make him straight. In his jumping, we ride him in shoulder 4 a little as well. And it's a lot to focus on in the beginning, but it makes his turns really easy and creates a more powerful jump because he's straighter. I am just excited to work with this horse every day that I get to ride him. He is just like a big sponge, and he's a hard worker, and it is so much fun to educate horses like this.